Hello everyone, what's going on? Phil here. Welcome to the weekend preview. This week, quite honestly, is going to be a very bizarre week. It's actually going to be a little different than what originally I thought it was going to be, and I talked about in previous weekend previews. It's going to be a shorter week for me because I'm taking some time off. I'll explain all this in the video, okay? So let's get to it. First of all, I do have to mention this first because it ends within the next 2 days. Today is May 29th, 2016. So we're ending May and beginning June in this coming week. Patreon, okay, right over here. 2 days left for you to pledge to my Patreon in the month of May. Right now we are on the edge of hitting the goal level for May. What I mean by that is actually it's been above it and then below it and above it and below it, because what's been happening is people pledge, but then people from last month who gave bigger pledges realize, uh-oh, it's the end of the month, I have to lower my pledge because I don't want to do a giant pledge 2 months in a row, so then they'll lower theirs. And so it fluctuates like this, as always, at the end of the month. Right now, I believe the last time I checked, we were like $15 away from hitting the monthly goal in the month of May. All right? The reason I'm bringing this up is because it's a big new event that I'm doing this month. I made a whole video to explain the event previously right here in the King of Hate vlog. So if you didn't see the video, check it out. It's back a couple weeks. I made a whole video explaining this multiplayer event coming up. And I just want to let everyone know it looks like we may be adding some games to the event if we hit the goal level. Right now, it's going to be Overwatch, Uncharted 4, Street Fighter 5, Doom, and it looks like there's massive demand for Rocket League, so I'm going to add Rocket League officially to the list, as well as possibly Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 if there is enough demand for that, okay? But we can only do the event if we hit the goal level. We're very close. I really think that we will, but I want to remind everyone, if you $5, if you pledge now, you can get in on this multiplayer event, and it will take place in early July. There'll be more details over June. I'll be holding several polls on my forums on thekingofhate.com to see, who's available, what games people want to play, what are the best times, what are the best dates, etc. I'll get all the information from the people who pledged this month over the course of June as I do several polls on my website. But please pledge. I hope we hit the goal. There you have it. All right. Now let's talk about this week, because this week, multiple new releases, a Patreon marathon based off of last month, lots of stuff going on, plus, like I said, some time off. So, today, I played Persona 3 on stream for the first time in like over 2 months. Not a lot of people showed up for the stream, but then again, not a lot of people used to show up when I used to play Persona 4 on stream either, so it's really no different than how it used to be last year when I played the other Persona game. I have a lot of fun with this game. Played for about 3.5 hours. That video is now live and in playlist on DSP Gaming. Right now, I'm doing the weekend preview. As soon as I finish this video, I'm actually going to be doing a special video for my edited gameplay channel, KO Gaming. If you're not aware, KO Gaming over the past 2 weeks has exploded in popularity on the internet. Like, I'm talking, the videos I was making over there were getting a few thousand views. Now, every new video that I've made in the past 2 weeks has gotten anywhere from 10 to 20,000 views. And that's freaking awesome. Like, I'm super excited. I went from 6,000 subscribers to over 15,000 subscribers and still growing. All because of that Homefront the Revolution review that I did that went viral on YouTube, which, by the way, now has over, like, I believe it, when last time I checked, it was 525,000 views and growing, all right? It's still going viral out there for those who are interested in Homefront the Revolution. It's like the top video showing up now in search, so everyone's watching this thing. So because of that, I, have been working on a lot more KO Gaming content. But I realize now there's a lot of new viewers over there. There's a lot of new subscribers who don't know much about the channel or me. So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do a very short video for KO Gaming, just saying, welcome to all of you who are new. Here's my plans for the next couple of weeks. Let them know there is going to be a little bit of time off next week, but that for E3, I'm going to actually have some special videos for them. I'm going to be doing special stuff on KO Gaming for E3, such as what I think are the best and worst things, announcements at E3, stuff like that, okay? So, that is what's going on tonight. I'm going to make a special video for KO Gaming, only a very short few minutes long, explaining everything there, alright? Monday, big change from what originally I thought I was going to do, because originally I thought The Witcher 3 DLC came out Monday. It doesn't. It comes out Tuesday. Monday, I'm actually going to be playing Rocket League, okay? Now, I polled people on what version should I play, and it seemed like there were some people, obviously everyone who has Xbox One says Xbox One, everyone who has PS4 says PS4, but I think more people own this game on PS4 than on Xbox One, simply because it was a free game for PS Plus last summer. That's how the game got its viral popularity, because a bajillion people downloaded it for free, played it, and were like, holy shit, this game's amazing. Then a lot of people ended up buying the DLCs and everything for it because it was free to begin with. So I think tomorrow my gameplay stream is going to be Rocket League on the PlayStation 4. Now, this is good for two reasons. Number one, because Rocket League is actually leading the poll for the indie game that people most want to see me play this coming Friday in my Indie Games Marathon. That's a reward for people who pledge to my Patreon in the month of April. So it behooves me that if I'm going to be playing this game on Friday, maybe I should learn the ins and outs of it on Monday, so when I play on Friday, it's not me just kind of screwing around for an hour, not knowing what I'm doing, and wasting time. On Friday, I'll actually be able to play like in-depth and learn more about the game. The second reason is because, like I said, there's this upcoming Patreon multiplayer event, and Rocket League is a huge multiplayer game, and I think people would want to play it with me, okay? So tomorrow, my gameplay stream, I'm actually trying Rocket League. I hope you'll show up for that because it's something completely different. Obviously, yes, it's outside of my comfort zone. I've never played the game before. A lot of people are saying it does have a learning curve, so I'm glad that I'm playing it tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Monday night, I'll be doing some more Persona 3. Now, this will not be live streamed as it was today. It'll just be offline gameplay like I've done in the past. So 2 sets of gameplay coming to you on Monday. Tuesday, there's 3 freaking things coming out. And this is like the worst possible timing. Originally, there was 1. Actually, I take it back. Tuesday, there's 4 freaking things coming out. Originally, there was 1. Then there was 2. Now there's 4. This is what happens, is that all of a sudden, things just get sudden release dates out of nowhere. What the hell, man? So here's what's coming out this Tuesday. The Witcher 3's final DLC, the longest one, supposedly it's 30 hours long. It's called Blood and Wine. That's number 1. Number 2, Hitman Episode 3. So this is the 3rd location. Supposedly it's going to be Morocco, I believe. Also, One Piece Burning Blood, the fighting games with anime-style characters from One Piece. And then lastly, mods for Fallout 4 on the Xbox One. A lot of people have been wondering, what are these mods going to be like? Because we've wanted to see mods for Fallout for a while, and they've never been available on console, but we were promised they would be available on Xbox One, so Xbox One apparently gets them on Tuesday. 4 things. There's no way I could, first of all, even if this were a normal week, there's no way I could cover 4 things like that in 1 week. It's impossible. Number 2, with a limited week with time scheduled for a marathon and time off, I can't cover them all right? So immediately after looking at this schedule and realizing what was in front of me, I made the executive decision, no One Piece Burning Blood. Sorry to those who wanted to see me play it, it doesn't make sense. Now, there's always a possibility that come June, when a lot of games in June seem to be getting delayed. No Man's Sky, that was like the biggest release for June, just got delayed till August. So chances are maybe in June I'll actually have some more time than originally I had planned. Maybe I'll play One Piece then. I'm not promising that, but I'm just saying there's no way I could take on a whole new game release this week. This is impossible, okay? So One Piece is off the table for now. Which leaves me with Witcher 3, Hitman, Fallout 4 mods, okay? The bottom line is, I know what the Witcher 3 DLC is going to be. I know what the Hitman episode will be. I don't know what the Fallout 4 mods are going to entail. What mods are there? Are there official approved mods by Microsoft? Are there people just going to be able to make their own mods and submit them? I don't understand how it's going to work, okay? So because I don't know how it's going to work, I don't even know how to promise anyone coverage of the mods. You know what I mean? Like, until you get in there and you see what's there, are there pre-made ones that you can add to the game and change the game around? Or, you know, are there people who are going to be creating them a la Little Big Planet and give it a couple weeks, then you go and there'll be amazing mods and new characters and campaigns and stuff that people created? I don't know. And it's really, there's no way to tell. So what I'm promising you this week is that there will be coverage of the Witcher 3 DLC and of Hitman Episode 3. In fact, the way I'd like to cover it is as follows. Witcher 3 DLC I want to play on Tuesday. I want to do that as my gameplay stream on Tuesday, and quite honestly, knowing that we've now been promised this DLC is 30 hours long, and the fact that I haven't played The Witcher 3 in almost a year, I want to kind of do a full day of it. So I think Tuesday's going to be Witcher 3 on first stream. I may do a second stream, or else maybe the second half of the day will be offline with no stream, but it'll be all Witcher 3 content for you coming on Tuesday. Wednesday, my gameplay stream will be the next episode of Hitman. Similar to how I did with episode 2, it seems that 3 to 3.5 hour block stream that I do is perfect amount of time for me to go in, do a first run of the stage, mess up a little bit, trial and error, and complete it, and maybe even do the optional runs, the more difficult level, runs of the assassination stage, just like I did with episode 2. I'm going to do with episode 3 on Wednesday, okay? Wednesday night, more than likely what I'll probably do is more Witcher 3, okay? Thursday, I'll leave it up in the air because the bottom line is if the people have played these Fallout 4 mods and they're like, wow, this is amazing, there's all this content that was available when the mods went live and it really changes the game up and it's fun and interesting, then I'll check it out on Thursday. But bottom line is there may not be anything, which is why I don't want to promise anyone anything. It might just be creator tools to make your own mods. It could be that, okay, the mods are available, but there's nothing there yet because no one had a chance to create yet. So I don't know what's going to happen with these Fallout 4 mods this week. If everything works and there's entertaining stuff and I hear that from people, then I'll check it out on Thursday, all right? If not, then Thursday will probably be more Witcher 3, might balance it with something else, or maybe I'll do a video of, well, my first impressions of the Witcher 3 DLC, because I know it's 30 hours long and now I've played like 5 or 10 hours. Here's what I think for KO Gaming. Maybe, I don't know. I want to kind of leave it up in the air. I want to leave that day a little bit open, an open day to try to play it by ear and see what's going on during the week, okay? Thursday is my marathon, my Indies mini marathon, okay? For those of you who've been following along, the games that right now are in the lead for the Indies mini marathon are, in this order actually of popularity, Rocket League number 1, Super Hot number 2, and then leading the pack of kind of the underdogs, Salt and Sanctuary. Now, there were other games on there, but so far, those games aren't even close in the votes to those top 3. And being that this marathon's going to start around noonish and probably end around 7 p.m. with breaks in between, you have to understand it's probably going to be around a 6 to 7 hour long marathon. And I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to play 7 games, you know what I mean? And then I get to play a tiny bit of each one. I'd rather like to delve a little bit further or deeper into these games. So, though I'm promising you those top 3 games I will be playing this Friday. What I'll do is near the end of the week, I'll take a look at the poll, and I'll see if any other game has jumped out ahead. And if it has, that will be maybe the 4th game that I'll play in that marathon, all right? So again, the marathon will start around noonish Pacific time on Friday. That marathon will be an ongoing thing that will cover most of the day till around 7:30 p.m., just like my other marathons have run. And I think it's going to be good. I'm excited for it. I have not done indie games in a long time, so this will be refreshing to me to be checking out multiple new games in this kind of a setting. And yes, there is a possibility that if I play a game like Super Hot or Salt and Sanctuary and I like it, it may become a full playthrough. There's actually been several games during these indie marathons that have become full playthroughs over time, and yes, I will consider doing that. So that's Friday. And as of the end of Friday, that's going to conclude my gameplay footage for the week. And what I mean by that is, starting Saturday, I'm taking time off, all right? Saturday, I need to prepare for the arrival of my parents. My parents will be visiting starting on Sunday. So I need to go around the house, clean the house up a bit. I have to go shopping for supplies and things for the week. I have to get all the final preparations ready for their arrival on Sunday. On Sunday, they arrive, so I have to go to the airport and pick them up. I have to get them to their hotel. I have to get them all set up in their hotel. Then they're going to come here for the day. We're going to go out to dinner that night. So Sunday, again, completely off the table. If anything, late Sunday night, okay, I may make a very brief video to remind everyone, oh, my parents are here, and here's a video or two or a picture or two of them, and, limited coverage during the week. That week, all right, starting with that Saturday, Sunday, I will be playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst, okay? I am going to be getting it on release day, and yes, I will be doing gameplay streams that week, but it's going to be limited, meaning it's up in the air when I'll be doing a gameplay stream, all right? Besides Tuesday, I will make this promise. Tuesday, I will play Mirror's Edge Catalyst because it's release day. It'll be a normal stream. It'll start around 12:30 p.m. Pacific time and run the usual 3 to 4 hours. So we'll get a good session in of Mirror's Edge Catalyst right at launch. Probably Wednesday and Thursday, I'll try to do the same thing, but I don't want to 100% promise you it'll be as long, but there will be at least 2-3 gameplay streams that week, but it's going to be very limited. It's not going to be a full week of every day I'm streaming like usual. At the very least, I could tell you, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, there will not be any streaming. I'm going to be too busy with my parents' arrival and getting ready for their arrival. Then they're here, and we have to set up for home improvements and stuff that we're going to be doing together here. And then also other stuff we're going to be doing, going out to dinner and stuff. So lots of stuff to do with them before I even have time to work. But the thing is, I don't want to take an entire freaking week with nothing, especially with a new release that week. Especially with the momentum I now have on something like KO Gaming. Imagine I took a whole week off with no gameplay, no streams, nothing. And then I try to come back. It really could slow everything down and kill everything. Honestly, it's hard. It's hard to take a week off in this day and age. With YouTube, the nature of the business, right? So I will be doing some work. It'll be limited that week. However, I will be coming back full time starting on Sunday, June 12th. Because my parents are actually leaving on June 11th, and what I may do is maybe do like a few videos and stuff with them and upload those over the course of the week to the King of Hate vlogs right here, stuff like that, and then come back full force coverage for you on the 12th. The reason being, E3 starts then, and I believe it's actually Bethesda's press conference is that night, so I'll be watching their press conference. I'll be doing a vlog covering the press conference here on the King of Hate vlogs, just like I usually do. I'll have that coverage for you. Only the difference is all the vlogs talking about E3 are going to be right here on the King of Hate vlogs, okay? Now, something special that I'm doing this year for E3, a lot different than what I used to do. Yes, for every press conference, you'll see me do a vlog like I usually do. However, I have this other channel called KO Gaming now, right? So what I'm going to do is a few E3 related videos for KO Gaming. So for example, one thing that I'll actually do is my top picks for the best and worst of E3. So I'll tell you in a video that has edited stuff, like video coverage of E3, like the gameplay and stuff that they show, press, pictures and everything. I will show you, here's what I thought was really good, here's what I thought was underwhelming, all right? Or maybe this needed more info or something like that. Maybe no shows. So infamously at E3, you expect things to show up and then they don't show up at E3 at all, right? So I'll be doing a video like that for KO Gaming the week of E3. That, I think, will get a lot of interest. People love when people discuss E3 and get into that mix, right? So that'll be cool, and, that's the kind of video I want to do for KO Gaming. Not only just reviews and impressions and stuff, but I also want to do, here's my top picks of this, countdowns, that kind of stuff. The only reason you haven't seen, like, a countdown video or anything on KO Gaming yet, quite honestly, it's been too busy. The past 3 months, starting in March, it's been non-stop new releases. March, April, and May have been just non-stop new content every single week. I haven't had the time to go over there and work on it, and the bottom line is, now I have the viewership to support me putting the time in to doing a high-quality edited video, all right? So you can look for that, hopefully sometime in June, latest maybe July, but I will start doing countdowns and stuff like that on KO Gaming soon, all right? Whew. So that was a lot to talk about. Let's review. Tonight, a special video for KO Gaming, welcoming my new subscribers and explaining a little bit of what's coming up. This week, Monday, Rocket League and more Persona 3. Tuesday, The Witcher 3 DLC all day. Wednesday, Hitman Episode 3, as well as more Witcher 3 DLC. Thursday is completely up in the air. If there is some quality stuff to play, I'll be trying out Fallout 4 mods. If not, I'll either be doing more Witcher 3 or whatever. And I may or may not be doing a new edited video for KO Gaming, depending on what happens with everything during the week. Friday is my Indies mini marathon all day long. Starting Saturday, time off for me. All right. I got to prepare for my parents' visit, so you won't see new video content from me, besides maybe a few vlogs with my parents and stuff, until the coming Tuesday, which is Tuesday, June, excuse me while I look at my calendar, June 6th. That's when the release of Mirror's Edge Catalyst is. I'll be doing a live stream and premiere of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and I'll be doing that for probably a few days, and that'll be the coverage that you'll see for that week. And then starting that weekend, E3, and I come back full-time for the E3 coverage. And that'll be a lot of fun, I think, because I love E3. I love to cover it for you. Vlog-style videos here on the King of Hate Vlogs. More edited-style countdowns and stuff like that over on KO Gaming. That is it, everyone. Thank you for watching the weekend preview. I hope you understand, finally taking a little bit of time off, even though I am going to be working during that week, taking some time off to do stuff with my parents and get stuff done around the house, and it needs to be done. I'll be honest, I love doing this job, but I don't ever take days off. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, I have a 9-to-5 job. Yeah, but you work 5 days, 6 days tops a week. You get time off. I'm here every day for you. Live streaming, editing, videos, everything, constantly. And finally, to see my parents for the first time in a year and a half is going to be a good thing. To get stuff done around the house is going to be a good thing. And hopefully I'll come back refreshed and rejuvenated for you for the E3 coverage, and then moving on with the rest of the year. This year's been a great year so far. Had a slow start, but I'll tell you, the past 3 months, amazing performance. People are coming out to watch all of my stuff. Thank you so much. I know that those of you who are fans of mine, you spread via word of mouth, and you're supporting me on social media. You're doing the right stuff, and things are working out well. Please keep at it, and thank you. I'll stay with this positive attitude as long as everyone else can keep with it too, all right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is it for the week in preview. So that's it. Without further ado, thank you to the following April patrons who made this coming Friday's marathon possible. All right. And please, with 2 days left, please consider pledging at patreon.com/darksidephil so that we can hit the quota and we can do another event come early July, a multiplayer event. All right. That's it, everyone. Peace out. See you for all the new stuff this week.